try starting that again. Think that that's working now. There we go, it's changed over. So that should be fixed. Awesome, we got everything working the way it should be. Now, as I stated before, sorry about the camera not being there. Got a bit of echo, but that's fixed. All right, let's get into Factorio. I'll be loading now. And we are golden. Alrighty. It's working the way it should be. Sick beans. Time to get into Pyanodon's version of seablock. While the game's loading, shouldn't be too long. Let's see if I can turn down the brightness of that one just to help the batteries go a bit longer. Sick. Alright, there we go. Look at all that craziness going on. Let's get in. Let's get in, let's get it going, let's make it happen. Alright, so done a little bit of work over the last couple of days since our last stream anyway. Now at the moment I'm trying to get the soil extractors upgraded. Well, not upgraded, add some more, because that way I'll be able to get more landfill and expand the land quicker. In the end, I want to go down south, get some more lovely jubbly copper happening. Converted everything to be running off of electricity instead of burning fuel, so that improves the pace a lot. We've also researched a few technologies, namely, what do they call them? It's a bloody name. Underground belts, no, sorry, compact loaders. These compact loaders are great. Now the soil extractors, air core conductors, 10 of those. Oh, sit up a bit. My leg's going to sleep already. We're only like 5 minutes into the stream. That's sad. Irritating, sad, unpleasant, nasty. Don't recommend that at all. That is not ideal. Alright, that looks good. So that's one of them. Okay, no, that's working. We've got enough for that. Sick. Into those. Got all the small parts. And my cats are making horrible yowling noises, which isn't what I wanted on a Friday night. But hey, we can't win them all. Hey. Sick. That should get us a absolute crap ton more sand. I only need 2 more to be full sat. Right, we'll get a couple more of those, and that'll boop, boop, boopity boop, 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 boopity boop. I don't think that that'll be giving us too short on water. But if it is, that's okay. Yes. Yes. $1K science is on the way. Oh wow, okay. Heaps of steam. Yep, that's too much. Alright, if that's the case, that means I need to build some water wells. So that's going to be a bunch of stone pipe and stone brick. Should I run out of stone brick? Nuts. That's an easy problem to solve though. Stone brick is abundant in certain parts of the world. Alright, there we go. Four, 8, 9, 10, 12. Let's say 12. 1200 a second. Approximately. What is that output? 1200 a second. It's basically the same thing. That's good. That's good. Hmm. All right, there we go. Heaps and heaps of stuff. Awesome. Maxed out on sand there at the moment, which is good. Two washes is 5 per second. Yeah, okay. So we're not quite maxing out two of those, but we're definitely up there in production. That one's working fine. So's that one. Alright, now we'll probably have to start looking into another research. Seems to be further down weighted than up weighted. That's annoying. But oh well, whatever. Have we found copper? Nope. We've got chromium. Right, let's go the other direction, see if we can pull up something else. Near inserters research is nearly done, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, let the robots pick up their things and stuff. Excellent quartz. Native flora, oil, sand. Anything of use? Yes, roll call. Cool. That's a nice little win. Got some biters down there. They're not going to pose much of a threat unless I let them onto my island. Okay, let's go south a bit more, maybe? No, we've gone south enough. Let's go up north instead. Sweet, repair pack done. Even tells you what mod of Pionodons created that instance. Plenty of aluminium coming, so that's interesting. Oh nice, got heaps of tar too. Didn't even think of that. Okay, let's go north. One tile wide, so it can be done. Now, if that's the case, we will be getting a lot more for our bang for our buck. Oh, okay. I can drive on it, but it can't be placed on it. That's easily solved. Coal dust is the car's friend. Brings new meaning to running on fumes. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright. Dead man switch. Let go, and it goes boom. Borax. Still haven't found a need for that yet. Lead. There's a lot of resources, but nothing that I'm really in need of at the moment. Okay, up one more level. Let's see how we go. Oh. Hello. Seems like my automatic blocking of links has been warranted. Probably try going somewhere else there, old buddy, old pal. Delete message. And ban. I don't really have any time for nonsense like that. Sorry. Goes against TOS and everything else, and I'm just not interested. Okay. Well, borax is good. Iron ore. Let's keep sending. Oil sand again. Seems to be an abundance of oil sand, lead ore, iron. But the copper is like really just non-existent. Aluminium ore, that's cool. I don't need it, but it's a nice to have. Hmm. Well, let's go back to base. Let's get some more landfill, and then we'll keep looking for materials. Aluminium ore. Ripper. Hey, how you doing, Kick? Good to see you, mate. How did your strem go with all of the building and printing and stuff like that? I am well, thank you. Super well. Just had to ban someone for talking about bot views and stuff. Nasty. Unfun. Like literally hot? Like you don't want to touch it? Or like hot as in bad? Venturing, I guess, probably the latter. I don't know, I reckon it was pretty decent while I was watching. Wouldn't have been ballsy enough to think it was the kind of content that I'd get views on. I gotta go south. But there's people getting views up doing programming on stream, so charisma points stand for an awful lot. Well, it was good to watch. It's just a shame I had to take care of the little kid, otherwise I would have stuck around longer. Hurry up. Yeah, I'll be starting my new job on Tuesday. Gonna be teaching English to a bunch of Taiwan kids, which will be fun. Got a week of training, and then they'll be throwing me in the deep end, running my own classroom. And no, this isn't something that I've gone to school for in the past or something. No prior experience required. Alright, copper? Yeah, no, yeah. Nah, titanium? That could be useful. Raw borax. So much borax. This planet is just full of rubbish. Oh, 78k copper. We found it, boys. Trying to print bearings, like print in place or print and assemble. Ah, okay. Which ones have you had more success with so far? You know, since they're not exactly spherical. Okay, well, on the plus side, at least this copper is in one of the cardinal directions of my base, more or less. The print in place stuff was always fun. I was amazed at how well it worked once you got your printer dialed in. I was a big fan of the principles behind the boron too. Voron. The only thing that I didn't like about it is there was a lot of 3D printed parts, and whilst I thought they were fine tolerance wise for a lot of things, I always kind of had issues with the tolerances and the flex. I had a look at the Second. That was a really nice printer. My dad bought one of those, set it up with a Duet 3D main board. It's overkill. That's like a 2.5, 3 grand printer in the middle of COVID, so it's probably more now. But yeah, that thing doesn't miss a beat. It's perfect. He's not game enough to rev it up. He only prints at like 60 millimeters a second or something. It's too slow. That thing should be able to handle 180. Lots changed since then though. This is like 2021 and now it's 24. So I think 3D printing has been huge. Fully huge. 480. Oof. Yeah, see, does the Voron 2.4 have the Gates belt drive on the Z-axis? Because apparently that was a way that they were starting to head when I stopped. It's the belt-driven axis Z, belt-driven Z instead of the what do you call it? The screw. Yeah, but is it a ball screw or is it a belt drive? Yeah. So apparently the belts have a lot of good properties going for them as far as all that's concerned. They don't have that Z-axis wobble stuff going on or something, so you don't end up with like weird stepping and things. My printer was just an Ender 3 that I put in a box so that I could print ABS without it warping. It worked well, but unfortunately I had to get rid of it before I moved. Ender 5 is nice. That would have been a good upgrade from my Ender 3. But that's not Core XY, so it's a bit slower, isn't it? Okay, let's build another one of those. We've got some copper going to be coming soon, and a lot of it. That's going to be sweet. Actually, I'm going to use steel belts, steel boxes, because these other ones are going to be too slow. I have so many inserters now. It's great. No, it's not. It's terrible. Alright. Pop in a bunch of this. And now I can just make a beeline for the north, head back to base. Because all I needed was copper. As soon as I found that, I can go home. And there's the old copper reserve. Awesome. Oh wow, that's nearly full. We are not producing much of anything at the minute. Gonna have to work on that, aren't I? So printing a sewing machine. That is not expected. Knitting machine, sorry. Are you into knitting? Or is it the lack of being into knitting that caused this? Oh, and another question for you. You're going to be streaming Factorio again? Went off the grid festival in 22. There was some chick. It's one there, and I went, I can make that, and then baby, and now I continue. Oh, okay. So it just spins around and the needles go up and down and everyone's happy kind of thing. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. All right, let's go. Yeah, timing is a pain in the backside. I had first-hand experience with timing. What? What? Oh, chromium. It's like, really? Copper there? What? New? Why did I go so far? Unfortunately, no, not copper. A material that's a similar color on the map. Alright, now I can get rid of those because they're poop. And I'll get one of those. And one of those. And then we just go, well, bam. And we get a full belt of copper ore to saturate all that. Same for this. We get one big tank there. Doesn't really matter where. That is a little bit where. Pop all of our iron ore in there, all the goodies come out, and life is happiness. And then we have all the goodies coming out of here. doing what they be doing. Get rid of that. And then put the fancy dress party here too. Big steely chest. And need a couple more of them. And then we can pop in more of the stuff that I need everywhere. That cat is getting on my nerves. I'm going to have better quality fuels moving forward too, so that's a plus. Okay. I can exchange. No, I can't exchange those. They won't work yet. Put a little chest there. One out, one in. One out, one in. Away they go. Everything is happy. Where they stop, nobody knows. Spins and the rollers move around inside it. That sounds like a positive, I assume. Sounds like it got done right. Maybe. I'd be proud of that. I don't think I've had any success with print-in-place bearings yet. I mean, I guess I wouldn't expect an Ender 3 to do that, but tight is good, isn't it? Because they're cylindrical rollers, aren't they? They're not ball bear like BBs. They're not. A big suggestion for the print-in-place bearings, especially if you're doing them in like PLA, would be to get yourself some, what's it called? It's some mad stuff, and it's like not expensive. Scheiße. Don't get that, actually. That would be not pleasant. Dang it. Oh. I'll have to get back to you on that. Graphite powder. Awesome. Research is done. Let's get fluid handling, because then we can do the pipey thingies and stuff. Graphite powder is an awesome dry lubricant for plastics. If you don't have, you know, Teflon in your print and place stuff. Printing with Teflon is not fun. Toxic fumes and neurotoxins and stuff. not ideal. So I would suggest against that. Oh nice, I've got stuff. For a while there was wanting to print stuff with peak. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. That was a interesting material. Alright, that looks good. Let's go get some iron ore to the north. And we'll get some copper ore. And everything's coming up Millhouse. Not quite. I don't have enough burnable fuels. Making wood consumes more electricity than it more energy than it creates. So we can't use wood for that. Oh, I need to get this handled pretty quick. Awesome. That's that problem solved. Good night, Kick. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I think, yeah, the inserters are faster than so that's fine. Okay. While I'm here, let's pop that in there. Yeah, really short on fuel. Dang. I don't want to use coke for just burning fuel. That's silly. So that's my only option, I guess. Have to split it. I don't need that much of that stuff. This might be a better idea, actually. If I move it further away. No, I need to move it a lot further away, dang it. Hang it, Bobby. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you're going to move it 5, you might as well move it 25. Holy, all go there. It's going to be that there. That burns that. Then you have these bad boys coming out of here. Then you go 1, 2, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, whoop, whoop. Oh, it's been a while. And then you go down there into chest. That's cheeky. You go down there into a chest. Too much tar. Alright, there we go. Now we're going. That's got to have a filter. I only want coal. Nothing else. Jamming up my inputs or anything. It's really not necessary to have those, but we'll do it anyway since we're here. Same for that. Too much of the coal gas. Well, if that's the case, let's vent off the rest for now because we're not really using that much coal gas anyway. It is nice to produce it until we've got a full tank at least. Right, pie gas vent. What time is it? 10:14. That looks alright to me. Alright, let's go back to our copper. Be nice when I can start getting the trains going, won't it? You don't have to make all these massive long trips everywhere. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, we've got a bunch of copper. That is something we've been seriously lacking on. And then I can do some research to get copper mining more efficient. And... not mining, sorry, smelting. Smelting. Then if we can get more of these foundries built, that will be a bit of a win too. And then that means I should be able to snowball into building more belts. We'll have belts going all the way out, all the way in. How far away is trains? Interesting. Train supply manager. Yeah, okay. I'm trying a new mod for managing the trains, but that's obviously, as you can see, a long way away. Okay, copper processing, we'll have to get that queued. Evaporation processing, I don't need salt in my knowledge. Acetylene in the gasifier, let's put that in. Crystal mine, let's get that going too. Ideally, I need to... mining machines, scrubber, flotation cell. Oh no, that's much too far away. Never mind. They're all like... where does all these things come from? It's like end game research right there. How does it just jump from one to the other? Okay. All right. Well, radar. Let's pop that down. I want that synthesis gas. I won't need that for a little while. Storage tanks. That could be good. All right. While that's going, awesome. Okay. Got heaps of copper ore. Should be able to pipe that steam up now, I think. But I'll wait until I've got circuits going, because then I can just use it as like an overflow instead of only one flow. Okay, that's that sorted. At least I won't have throughput issues caused by inserters being crud now. $2.2K. Hey, that looks good. Now, I've got clay, which makes all of that. I need to do moondrop. Moondrop gets me formaldehyde. Don't think I've built one of them yet. No, I haven't. So that's fine. Okay. First off, how do I get tree seeds? The only way to get trees is in botanical nurseries, and they need tree seedlings and planter boxes. Tree seedlings come from tree seeds and moss, so I need moss. I've got moss. Let's get the moss going then. And for the moss, I'm going to need... that was a pretty simple recipe, I think. What did it need? I can either use stone, muddy sludge, and carbon dioxide, or I could just use muddy sludge and carbon dioxide. Just use the simple recipe, I get half the items, but I don't have to put stone in it. So that's probably going to be the better option, I think. The only downside to that is it means I will have to do some crazy shenanigans. Okay, make more stone than I need anyway, so that's fine. That's made the moss farm, which we've got there. Of course, they don't need any stone, muddy sludge. Right, carbon dioxide's made from coke. We've got plenty of coke coming out here. I'll need another one of these. Alright, let's get that done. High pressure furnace, which is going to need those. Alright, that's basically free now. Couple of pipes and away we go. Two coke makes 80, sick. Bam. That's going to need all that. Makes 1 moss per second. I'm going to use a little bit of moss. I don't think I need that much, but that's fine. Carbon dioxide. How much carbon dioxide does that make? 16 a second. How much? 12.5 a second. That needs 6.25 a second. So it's still not going to use all of what I'm making, but that's fine. Plus side, still got plenty of iron. Run out of fuel in those bad boys, okay. Alright, now I'm going to have to look into finding a way to get automated everything, but until then... Okay, we've got the power poles. Okay, that's... Alright, moss farm. Stone. Looks better. Okay. Stick beans. That looks good. Got the moss. Yeah, what did I need the moss for? Trees, that's right. Probably don't need 5 moss farms, but better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Got all the infrastructure to get 1 moss a second. Once I build the rest of the buildings. What else can I be doing? Let's get some more. Good, good, good. Plenty of moss, but you never have too much. Okay, I've got the botanical nursery. Let's see what this recipe looks like. Tree seeds and moss. How do I get tree seeds? Tree seeds come from wood. Sap seeds. Okay. I can use... Ah, that could be useful. Acid gas can be turned into a lot of things. I don't think copper is one of them, but other stuff, yes. Sulfur is always welcome. Alright, tree seeds come from wood. Yeah, okay, so we run out of wood. See, we need more wood. Shouldn't have been hitting it with our car. And the forestry, which needs more of that. That's fine, we can pop in Bit of that there. And then stone bricks, which I think looks okay. Yeah, 50. And then 32. A big part of the problem is that I'm out of fuel again. That's going to be an ongoing issue, I think, too. I've run out of ways to get fuel. So I might have to make a small one of these. You're backed up on ash. That'd be right, wouldn't it? Alright, that's voiding all of the coal gas, so that we don't need that. That's still getting enough, and I'm assuming everything else will too. I want to whitelist ash and only ash. Right, problem solved. That'll just force it back in. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay. 2 of those will be good. And then the tree seeds, I can use them to make some things and stuff. That's got enough things in it, so that's okay. Tree seeds, moss, and water. Need another botanical nursery while I'm here. Planter box soil extractor. Okay, let's get the soil extractor done first then. Come on, quickly now. That's a bugger, isn't it? Haven't got the things to make another nursery. Oh, well, alright. Obviously that's not going to happen then, so put everything in there. They're only inputs, they're not outputs, but that's fine. That's some people coming through there. 1 tree seed makes 3 tree seedlings. Change the recipe for that. Alright, now we can make trees very slowly. Which means that I can make infinite wood with infinite love, care, happiness, all of the excellent things. It's a little bit sluggish. No, we should be right. That gets water from there. Oof, that is sluggish. Once we get some logs, then I can turn this stuff into something useful very soon. So you get tree seeds from logs, you turn the tree seeds into... Yeah, okay. You get 4 logs from 3 trees, and then 1 log turns into 5 wood, and then 5 wood is... Yeah, okay. So you get 1... Basically, we're looping everything, but slowly. very slow, so we'll just have an inserter and mouse pick. It's interesting how sap is a byproduct of trees, but then trees are made from yeah, anyway. Leave that alone. That'll get there eventually. Okay, making progress. Love it. So wood is relatively straightforward to automate. Then after I've automated wood, I need fiber. How do I make fiber? What does that come from? Wood, more wood, love it. That's easy then. Okay, so the only thing that's gonna be hard then, tins from fish, but I can mine it. Vacuum, that's easy. Solders from lead, that's easier, just mine it. Ceramic and tin make ceramic capacitors. Okay, that's pretty nutty butter, isn't it? Battery for a simple circuit board. I don't know why it needs that. Anyway, the ingredients list for that circuit board makes more sense than the ones in any of the other mods I've played so far. High power resistors, vacuum tubes, 4 micros, sap. Yeah, so I need sap too. Okay. Wood, sap, and methane. Methane we get from water and moondrop seeds with carbon dioxide. So we're going to need a lot of coke then. Okay. What's going to be our next power upgrade then? I can see us running out of power sooner rather than later too then. Okay, so all of the power technologies are going to require the second science. And the second science is... what is it? What does the second science need? Automation science. High science pack. Glassware basic substrate. Research center is going to be hard to make, but once I've got it, then we're set. Glassware, rubber stoppers, basic substrate, which I already have that. Okay, so it's not too far away then. And that's going to be our next little goal then. All right, let's get some more copper. Not as much as the first time, but that's okay. Okay. $5K landfill's good. Created first log. Num 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 num. Okay. We've got a fair few tree seedlings, that's okay. All right, the fish thingo. That part's done. Stone bricks. 1.5 times 6 is 9 kilowatts sustained. I've got plenty of that backing up, so this is obviously enough production here. If I was to copy that, should have enough underground belts to make good use of it. That's always going to be the hard part. And then I will need... I need one of these things. Where is it? Spore collector, which needs stone bricks. That's very sensitive. Alright, now I've got 10. I can make another one of those. Botanist. Botanist needs more stone. Okay, planted box. That's much faster now. Apparently we can get higher, more effective trees to make this faster. So it's interesting. Where did I put my car? There it is. I have fuel now, so let's go put that into the iron miners and get that hopping and skipping and jumping again. If I could get electric miners, that'd be pretty fat. My assumption is that's a ways off because it's not the intended way of playing this mod. But more ash is not necessarily a bad thing. Speed 100%, pollution 100%, so more trees means more trees, basically. Another one. $30 into 12. Oof. But a lot of that comes back in coal and stuff, so it's not the worst deal, but need to get wood. Build that second one for fuel. Stone bricks, here we come. Sap extractor, that's another thing I'm gonna have to work towards too. Spore collector, good, let's send it. Not building anything too sus there. Keep sending. Most of the time. Steam battery's really good though. Keeps everything moving along quite nicely, so that's a positive. Hello YouTube viewer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping by. Looks good. Alright. 3 views. Oof, it's going off. Alright, let's pop down a couple of these things. And pop that in there. I think the best option for me is just going to be to have that build them as much as they can. Good, that's finished. Pop all that in there, it's fully populated. Pop that there. Hi Dan,你没洗澡？Yeah. Where's your phone? Did you get all your stuff organized? You said you needed to buy stuff. So you don't have anything for tomorrow? What did you do? Alright. Hey, that looks pretty chic. We will call it for tonight. We'll rate out to any other no points, just me.